built in 1903 by the hand of a prophet.
Interest as a prophet having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
The place is themed to acquaint children with national service.
You mean the military?
Train up a child in the way he should go, even when he is old.
Did you write that?
No. Shut up tight. Now how are we gonna get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand.
Someone wants
Think you can crack this one open?
that. Really? That little old lock. There.
Feel better already.
That's foolish.
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost enough to make me think I had a place in their world. God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with.
You could try forcing it open. Shock jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative to electricity.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola, or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we'd find useful.
Our ice-cold Colombian ice cream is a culinary marvel. Try it yourself! You're not allowed behind the counter, sir.
Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you.
Dogs
No
for everyone
doubt
in
for
between.
lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
Rah! Rah!
More money. Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
That'll do.
Cotton candy, sweet cloud of delight. Get your cotton candy.
Our broadcast will continue. moment of silent prayer for the victims of today.
What are you, Mr. DeWitt? Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such. That's something you'd want gracing a resume.
Pinkertons? Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle things when the workers took to striking?
Settle. Oh, that's a word for it.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a nightmare. I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics.
Look! Duke and Dimwit. You know, remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit. How could you not know that?
Must be something particular to Columbia.
Oh, I loved those stories when I was a kid.
It's cotton candy here.
But they are a bit off-putting. What's that?
There you go, little miss. Cotton candy here. It's your cotton candy.
Time's coming, she
Candy,
says.
cotton
You
candy
ready?
right here.
What?
It's just imagining you. Carousel. So, Mr. DeWitt, is there a woman in your life?
There was. She died.
How?
Giving birth.
Oh. You have a child?
No. Some in the gondola if we intend to reach that airship.
These seem to be the controls that summon them. Looks like this runs exclusively on shock jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act? Act for your womenfolk. Act for your profit. Act.
Go!
Want to hold on to this?
Much obliged.
Hall of Heroes closed until further notice.
Then there won't be a line to get in. Oh, what the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix.
Oh, it's a bee. I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth!
I have a better idea.
Wait, what are you doing?
Open a tear!
Oh, shit! What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But there is. There is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it! I don't really understand what I just saw back there. But it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee, and saw with holy prophecy an Eden floating in the mist, by man forsworn, by heaven kissed.
Industries. Seems like they're the ones responsible for this shock jockey product. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Against savage man or foreign horde, 'tis Comstock who takes up the sword. He puts himself in way of danger between Columbia and barbarous stranger.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Keep a lookout. It's done.
Land I've known has less people for my... Passing, I hated no special enemy. Until now. Comstock. He's made a vaudeville travesty of my battles and cast himself as the White Knight. I called him out over it, and he stripped me of my rank.
Elizabeth?
That man has never seen the savage face of war.
Got it.
But he will.
To launch your enemies into the air. Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
When we strike, we will teach Cornelius Slate a lesson. I know you've all come to think of Slade as some kind of war hero. But let me be son of a bitch! It's him! It's
second thought, I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use. I can't just pull them out of thin air.
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed him up San Juan Hill, through the legations in Peking, and as he put it, through hell the order was given. At today's muster, Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir, I am. Slate said, your father always wanted a son.
It's a code book for a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
Secret codes?
Cipher should be around somewhere.
Slate? I actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
This salesman of snake oil. What you saw today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning. Zachary Comstock will hear our voice. His idols of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
Got a tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but... Who's there? You're Slate, right? Sir? Put the guns down!
Over here!
Did you hear that,
Look,
Comstock?
That's what the code book deciphers. I'm sure of it.
Huh.
Let's see. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Tip of the hat.
Indeed. Huh.
Perfect.
The one thing people need to learn.
I've read about her. Books say she's out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Everybody's got a dream.
I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
savage man or foreign horde, 'tis Comstock who takes up the sword.
Gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. Must be because of what's going on with that man's slate.
Well, I suppose we could take those skylines above us.
This is going to be fantastic. I am glad we're on the same side.
Think that keen eye of yours can find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best. Line's clear.